I'll be ready if you kick it to me. I'll be ready to say something.
All right, shut up.
Rude.
All right, welcome everyone to the TEOW podcast, episode 6. Thank you all for joining us. We have a great time recording this. We hope you enjoy the time as well. My name is John. I'm here with my co-host Andy. How you doing?
Fucking living the dream, baby. What's up?
That's got to be a lie. Got to be a lie. Well, that's great. Thanks for coming down as usual. Hopefully we put together a decent little podcast for you. As a friendly reminder, listen on iTunes, subscribe on Stitcher, all that good stuff, all the business. You guys know the drill. Check us out at TEOWpodcast.com as well. We got some great new photos up there, including a photo of me and Webmaster Dan in our cycling spandex or our tights. So definitely check that out. Give that picture a quick like, if you will. So we're going to kind of start off this podcast. I've got an interesting little story that kind of revolves around firewood. Then we're going to go into a story about soccer from Andy. And then we're going to start a new bit that we like to call Blast from the Past, where we each kind of share a story that happened to us when we were younger and kind of set the scene for what we were like when we were in our teens.
Want to be gangster, want to be rocker.
Yeah,
legit rocker, want to be gangster. I don't know how it goes, but different paths, you know.
Neither were legit. You were not a legit rapper, and I was not a legit.
I don't want to
rap.
Not
rapper,
yeah.
not rapper.
I wouldn't even say gangster.
Gangster,
but
yeah. Although I would kind of argue that most people that grow up in the area that you grew up are like a dusting of gangster, no matter what.
I feel like I accomplished what I was trying to achieve to a degree, but definitely embarrassed about the look and style and fashion. And
well,
not overly authentic.
You've really worked that out. So nice job. Yeah, you're welcome. More compliments for you. Then we're gonna go into a quick word from our non-sponsor, and then finish strong with a couple of average stories about embarrassing our wives. So great. All right. Well, let's get started. My story comes to you about a week ago. Well, let me take a step back. So the best time to order firewood is in the summer.
I didn't know.
Right? Now you know. You don't want to order it right at the beginning of winter. That's when everyone's trying to order it, right?
Good.
For their
supply and demand.
Man,
Economics 101.
This guy's good. he catches on quickly. As mentioned in a prior podcast, specifically the Intruder podcast, my wife and I love to burn fires. We burn tons of fires. We love it. It's just great.
You have a preference on firewood quality. I noticed. You brought over a couple pieces of firewood and you highlighted the quality of them. I remember. I burned them, dude.
You're not gonna
gave me like a semi. So
you're not gonna burn any Douglas fir in this fucking house. I can tell you that much. Definitely a maple fan, a hardwood fan, cherry fan. That's where it's at. It burns slow at a hot temperature. Doesn't crackle. That's where it's at.
You like those veiny woods, right?
No. But yeah. So I ordered a couple cords, which a cord is 4 feet by 4 feet by 8 feet long. So it's like a significant amount. Ordered 2 of them.
I have spatial reasoning issues. Like, think about a bundle. Is that like 10 bundles?
Yeah. Think of it like it's 10,000 of your dicks is what this size is. So not very big. And so I'm working with this person on Craigslist, and they have this ad, and they say going out of business sale on this wood. And I'm like, well, you know, what kind of a wood business goes out of business? Like, it's just kind of weird from the start, right? But they're in Issaquah, where our studio is here, and I contacted them. They're like, all right, yeah, we can deliver it, $50 a load, whatever. So it's going to be 2 loads, 2 cords. So they bring up the first cord, and I swear this guy was like a manly dude, right? He's works with wood all day, you know, chopping down trees and shit.
Tatted.
So, gotta be.
Mirrored
right?
sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah, so he showed up, mirrored sunglasses with like
Barbed wire tat around his bicep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Pam Anderson. So
Who's that?
they show up. She's just some. She's a cyclist. So they show up, and two women get out.
Oh.
So it wasn't even a guy the whole time. I thought I was talking to a dude with the way he was talking. So you can kind of guess she was pretty much exactly how you just described, but female.
Yep.
And they start unloading this first load, and I pay him for the first load. And they unload everything, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to sit here and help them. But since they're women, this is probably sexist, I feel like I should help them. Like it's kind of a dick move to go in while they're out here unloading wood, and of course I say I got a meeting. I got to go inside and take this meeting, and they unloaded it all.
Yes, and that was their job, though. I mean, that's normal.
It is their job, yeah. But for some reason, like
yeah.
If it was two dudes, I wouldn't have even thought about it. I would have been like, "Fuck these guys! They should unload it." So. Anyways, they unload. They go get another truckload and come back and unload it. And this is maple. Like this is the heaviest.
Damn,
wood
there's
you
a
can
lot
get.
of wood. Another truckload. Okay.
Yeah, so two huge truckloads.
Yep.
And then I knew what I was in for because I had to bring all the wood under my deck. I have like a really tall deck in the back with like 8-9 foot head clearance. So that's why I kind of store all the wood. So transitioning into like I'm getting a bunch of firewood, right? I get it all under the house. So it's time to clean out my chimney, which usually people just pay and have a guy come out and clean it for like $150, right?
Sounds like a good deal.
So I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to buy everything that it takes to clean a chimney and just do it myself because I feel like, how do you even know if he's doing a good job?
Rich dad, poor dad. I definitely would have paid. So there you go. I'm the poor dad, by the way.
Yeah, well, the poor dad may have won out on this situation. So to kind of describe how to clean a chimney, it's basically like a long sweep from the top, and you're brushing down. So you get on your roof, and it's like 6 long tent poles that screw into each other, and you just keep going down further and further and adding another tent pole. So I'm up there. I'm in my harness. I'm all harnessed up. I'm roped in. So even if I fall, I'm only going to fall 6 feet, and it's going to break my fall. And probably break a nut because the harness goes right over your nuts.
A testy?
Yeah, you're definitely gonna bust a testy. Have little spermies in your scrotum. But so I'm cleaning it, and you tape off everything downstairs, right? So all of the soot or whatever the fuck it's called is falling down into the bottom of the fireplace. So after I'm up there, I'm doing it. I have some close nervous calls of like almost falling off. Get back down. Untape it, and I'm scraping with like a wire scraper down here.
Yep.
And I scrape it all. I get the shot back. I vacuum it all up. Give myself a pat on the back, feeling good about it. It took probably an hour and 10 minutes. Everything's great, right?
Yep.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
So then I'm in the kitchen, and I run my finger across the countertop, and my finger has some black shit on it. I'm like, what's that? I don't even know what that is.
Broken toilet paper?
Not brown. Unless I
Black,
had bad diet.
Pepto-Bismol poops? Okay, go on.
Yeah. So then I took my whole hand and just scraped it across, or pushed it all across the countertop, and my whole hand was black.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my fuck, what did I just do? Because when I was scraping the inside of the fireplace, like tiny, tiny microscopic little black shit was flying all over my house.
Soot, yeah.
Soot, if you will.
Yeah.
So it turned into like a 7-hour, I had to clean everything. The bottom of my feet were black.
No.
My hands were black. Where do you even start when your whole house is covered in like a dusting of the shit?
Yeah. How did that happen? I don't understand. You were just shoving it down. It was flying out of the
No, so I was shoving it down. That part was fine. But I think it either happened in 2 ways. One, when I was scraping it, it was coming out. Or when I was shop vacuuming it, like the vacuum exhaust has to kick out somewhere. And I'm wondering if the tiny, tiny, tiny little particles were kicking out.
Everywhere.
So, yeah. So it took me forever to clean up. And I'm exhausted. It took hours and hours and hours. I mean, you see how
hard labor, it sounds like,
OCD I keep my house.
Yeah.
So then I go out to the garage and I'm ready to clean out my shop vac, and I see this huge fucking spider. And I'm like, oh my God, like not the way I want to end my day. So I took the shop vac and I was like, I'm just going to vacuum this fucker up. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So I turn it on and I like run at it real quick and vacuum it up. And then I'm thinking, I'm not going to fucking empty this shop vac because there's a spider in there.
Yeah.
So I just threw away my whole shop vac. The
What
spider
the
and
fuck?
everything in there. Ordered a new one. I'm like, I just had a day, dude. I wasn't ready to start like cleaning out the vac with all the ash in it. I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Just drop $4 down in the toilet.
Four
like,
bills? No, it's like
$3?
$80.
900?
No, but it was a rough day. I think the lesson here is like there's certain house projects you should do, but you know, when you break down the hourly dollar amount I save there after buying all the equipment to do it and then spending like 7-8 hours doing all that shit, it just was not worth it.
I just noticed that when you described cleaning out can you describe cleaning out the chimney again? What motion did you?
I was doing like a
long stroke,
like a
masturbation
long
stroke?
vertical straight up and down.
I got it, up and down, over the helmet, down to the shaft. Oh, it's homoerotic again.
Thanks for
nice,
bringing it there.
nice. Well, so what's the conclusion? You got a new one?
The conclusion is got a new one. Oh, shop vac?
Yeah.
It's on its way. It should be here on Tuesday. But it's a really cool DeWalt one where it's battery operated, so I can just walk around with it. I don't have to plug it in. So I'm excited about my new shop vac.
Happy ending then.
Win-win, right?
Win-win.
The house is spotless. It's probably cleaner than it was before.
Everyone wins, but the landfill, the shop vac.
And the spider that's fucking stuck.
Exactly. That's still in there. This is growing. So
poor little guy.
So,
but yeah, so that was the exciting story around my firewood week. And you guys have wood burning fireplaces.
Yeah,
right?
we burn fires once a year during Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
And doesn't the smoke come back in your house
No,
or something?
that happened one time. I don't know. It was I did some research on the internet, and it was like if the chimney's too cold or some shit. But yeah, that was frightening.
Yeah,
it shot back down. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, we do fires twice a year.
Well,
it's nice.
You don't even have to get it cleaned. You know, just the worst thing that's gonna happen to you is you're gonna kill a bird's nest or something.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna come by and I'm gonna let you do it and just stroke it up.
I'll
and down.
do it, but then you gotta hire a house cleaner to clean your whole fucking house.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'm excited to hear this soccer story. I mean, I hope you scored a goal.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't playing soccer, and don't get too excited.
Oh, great.
It's just what's fresh on my mind, just to be honest. So yeah, Alex in soccer, you know, and my kid Alec is very talented. I got very little concerns about him in life. I mean, he's just people oriented. He's smart. He's empathetic. He's a handsome little dude. If
How
I
old
say
is
so
he?
myself, he's 7,
okay.
And makes me very proud. He's not going to be a pro soccer player, though. I'm not kidding. He just doesn't get it. See, I had soccer today. You know, our team are definitely the Bad News Bears, except they're the Bad News Bears that don't win ever.
Yeah,
which is all good, but you know, we get there and we're just playing this disciplined team. This team is like, you know, first off, my kid's 7. He's supposed to be playing with 6 and 7-year-olds. I'm pretty sure these are like 9 and 10-year-olds based on their body size and just the skill level. But it's just, you know,
you're feeding them too much of that organic, healthy food, man. You got to give them like the steroided out cow milk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, here's some Wonder Bread and some
there you go.
delicious red delicious apples. No,
bad parenting.
You know, yeah, basically, you know, we just get there and, you know, I'm like, why am I waking up at 7:30 for you to go play soccer? You know, he's sitting there. I mean, the other teams, they're running plays, they're setting passes across the middle. Their parents like, come on, Jimmy, get over the middle. You know, and meanwhile, Alec, I look at Alec and he's he's jumping up and doing twirls and doing circles in the back. And then I'll yell and I'll say, "Oh, get on the ball. Get on the ball." And he'll run after for a second. And then he'll say, "Come on, guys, it's not keep away, it's soccer."
No.
Yeah. And so, it's
he's going to be an athlete, dude.
I don't know. I mean, individual,
I do.
I can see him pushing himself, but he's not trying to get in and dig in there with other people currently. You know what I'm saying?
Not going to be a hockey player.
No, I don't see hockey. I see and I see bright future. I'm definitely not talking bad on the kid, but
Maybe steer him towards chess club or something.
But it's like next week the game's like 45 minutes away from the house, starting at 9 a.m. I'm like, how early am I going to set my alarm for my kid to be doing twirls and like triple lutzes on the soccer field, or taking naps, or playing, But yeah, dude, the other kids were so good that like the families on our side, like I thought there was gonna be a fight. They're like, "Come on, Ruff! They can't be kicking the ball so high."
It's so dumb. Like those poor refs are like volunteer teenagers, and they're getting harassed by like 50-year-old parents. Yelling.
Well, we've
at
scored 3 goals in like 9 weeks, and the other teams are like scored like 50 on us, and I don't know what the deal is, but I know my son is not contributing. So one thing I'll tell you,
he's contributing to the other team's goals.
He's contributing to the fun factor, and he's having a great time. But yeah, it's twirls and Minecraft mimicking, and definitely not like hitting the dirt to score a goal. So so
you may want to get him out of that before he starts getting beat up. For holding back the team.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters at this age.
We just prepaid for like the fall league. So but I'm like, how are we so like ungood? Like these other kids are like. Yeah. Anyway,
it's because I guarantee you, there's a dad on the other team who's like the coach who takes it so seriously.
Oh, there's a dude like you freaking out on his kids, like set the middle,
yeah,
goal kick, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's the same guy that like talks shit to kids on playing FIFA on Xbox.
I mean, it's like, dude, my son's in the goal, and I'm like I'm not. Protect that moneymaker, bro. Protect that precious little face.
Is he the keeper?
Well, there's not supposed to be a keeper, but like I think he just gets sick of mixing it up, so he goes back to do twirls in the goal. And
that's the only way they don't play keep away is when he's at the goal and they're shooting on him.
But I'm like, these kids are like kicking it so far. Like I saw one of their kids get after all the team members on my side were getting the ball kicked in their face. It's like I saw they did like some friendly fire ball kick to the face on their side. And I was like, take that, bro.
High kick.
Take that, North Muckleteos. South Muckleteos getting our asses kicked. Trying to pay this around. So
big rivalry.
Yeah. No, it's tough. So looking forward to next weekend, setting the alarm at like 6 to drive to Marysville, which is a north end town where I'm sure our team's going to get their asses whipped again.
Jesus, you got to wake up like 3 hours before the game.
Yeah, not to mention Alec doesn't want to go. Yeah.
Perfect.
So first it's a fight to go, and then it's jumping twirls. So hey, that's how it goes.
Nice. You may want to sign him up for ballet. I
want to walk around and be like, your kid may be big and willing to run other kids, but my kid's trying to mend fences, bro. Like I want to defend him. I'm like, he may not be the killer athlete, but he'll be your kid's boss probably.
Yeah. At the start of the game, Alec is like, "Hey guys, let's just call it a tie today. Let's just agree to disagree.
Let's be balanced. Yeah. How about we take turns scoring goals? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love, But anyway, so that was my soccer story. Every time
it's
I try to pump him up, I'm like, "Good block, buddy," but really the ball just got smashed off his back. I'm like,
you got to get in there. Get him angry, like on the way there when you're driving there. Really get on his case on some shit so he gets out there and he brings that anger out on the field.
It reminds me. Well, I was the same way. I remember in 9th grade I did wrestling. I was like 110 pound, prepubescent, but like kind of fat, a little belly at 110 pounds.
Shocking.
I lost every single wrestling match. Just got pinned because I didn't know you had to pump yourself up. Like you're supposed to be jazzed up and ready to kill. And I got out there and then I was like, hey, I got pinned. So
That's
So yeah.
that's funny. I didn't know you wrestled because I signed up for wrestling in ninth grade.
Yeah.
I was 96 pounds and the lowest weight class was 101.
Yeah.
So they were trying to make me eat just to get up
Oh,
to
yeah.
the minimum weight class. But you could be any weight. But of course, if you're 101, you have a better chance than if you're 96 pounds.
No, I wrestled at 110. I won one wrestle. I was on JV and I got pinned my ass every single time.
Yeah.
Every week on JV. And then one week the coach was like, "You're going to be on varsity against Rose Hill." I was like, "All right, coach, what's up? What's up, coach?" And it's because the varsity Rose Hill wrestler was a girl, and the varsity Finn Hill wrestler didn't want to wrestle her.
Your first sexual experience.
I want to say sexual experience, but my only wrestling match win.
Oh, you won.
I pumped my fucking ass up.
I can't lose.
This shit ain't going down. I got my skinny fat ass pumped up. I hammered her ass, dude. I shot for the legs. I fucking pinned her down. I pinched her to make it hurt. No, I was kidding. I didn't do that. But I did pin her ass. I was so aggressive. Like every other time, I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Jeff?" Oh! And then I was up against Sally, and I'm like, "I'm fucking gonna kill you today, Sally."
So
like,
maybe you need to get Alec playing soccer against girls,
Oh,
where
it-
he's just got to crush it.
The truth is, if he gives a shit, I mean, the second he gets competitive with someone, there's no way he's gonna lose within his capabilities. But so yeah, that would help. But he just doesn't care. He's like, kick the ball, then let's play Minecraft back here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, when I wrestled for 3 whole weeks, and I got pinned like instantly by these guys. They were like juniors who were cutting weight down to 101 just to
Yeah.
go against the lightweight guys. And the reason I quit was they wanted me to go get a physical, because you have to get a sports physical. And I was like, I don't want some dude touching my nuts, and just quit.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm a quitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to.
No,
get
the
out of
truth is that at that point I probably could have beat up a bunch of the people I wrestled, because like if my emotions were involved, I just hit you first and pin you on the ground and fucking kill you. But like wrestling, where it's like, okay, hey, in like 30 minutes we're gonna wrestle, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, let's go. You know, and
you
I'm,
can't poke them in the eyes.
yeah, I'm just
and
like
punch 'em in
fucking
the
yeah.
throat.
It's like, just pin me, dude, because I don't give a fuck. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I know where Alec gets it, I guess, is the summary there. So
Yeah, well, yeah, he's definitely not going to be an athlete if he's anything like you, sadly. But good for
How
him
dare you.
for giving it a shot. Give it a try, Alec. Good luck out there.
we'll find the right sport. Individual sports I think are good, but that fool's not. He's not trying to mix it up with. If someone wants
Like-
something stupid that bad, he's like, "You want that stupid ass ball? You have the ball. I don't care about that. That's not worth it to me." Now, if your name's Emma, then I'll fight for shit about some Emma. But some soccer ball, you can have it, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, good. Nice. All right. Well, let's go into this throwback. You ready to get this going? This is where we go into a quick story about when we were younger, and just to set the stage a little bit. No, I'm going to let you kind of set it.
Yeah. So this
get
segment
at
is
it.
like, let's see. Yeah. So we're going to try to set the scene here with some stuff. I think the idea with this segment is we're going to set the scene with a little music. We're going to set the scene with, how we might have looked and drove, and then we'll tell the story. So just yeah, the scene's probably like 97, 98, I'm rolling a 1991 turquoise Escort,
Yeah.
15-inch JBL, rattling the shit out of my trunk. Here's another Papa Trek. Yeah, I probably would have been. Yeah, exactly. I'm rocking some Tommy Hill with the nasty Tommy Hilfiger flag. I probably had a silver necklace, silver bracelet, matching bracelet, right? That's the scene right there. So definitely douchey.
Gangster.
And this scene takes place in the apartments. We'll call them Inglenook Court, right behind the QFC up on Finn Hill. And
Nice.
if you ever never lived in apartments, you'd have like your real friends, and then you'd have your apartment friends. And your apartment friends would be all the other ragamuffins who lived in the apartments, whose parents were just divorced, or maybe they Maybe they were just in between buying houses. There's a lot of maybe they just were perpetually poor. There's a lot of reasons why you might have been at the apartments, and you were just kind of stuck with the friends that were there. And so this guy was my friend. He's about 2 years younger than me. His name was Josh G. Can you turn it up a little bit?
You got it.
I swear, I think about this song all the time, and I apply this to when I grew up. I apply this to my current job. I'm like, you never did no work at. And like, why are you trying to claim? Like, I don't know how you make everything gangster, but anyway, so the scene is I'm in my escort. This guy that used to be my friend. It's 2 years later. I'm 2 years older than him. And I'm playing some gangster rap, bumping, and I'm feeling hard. And I want to let him know that I'm more gangster than him.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving by, bumping some music in my escort. And I'm just like looking at him, giving him eye contact, kind of like, "What's up, bro? I'm 2 years older than you. I'll take you, and I'm looking over my shoulder, kind of making sure he knows what's up." Bam! Nail the fire escape curb in my apartment, blow my tire out, jack my rim up halfway, block the total street, so everyone has to be rerouted. And probably didn't look gangster whatsoever, and probably didn't intimidate him at all. So that would be a little throwback of me trying to be hard and it not working. So you're this little throwback for me.
I like it.
Why don't you take me off a little easy?
Take you out hard. Beautiful, beautiful. It's better.
Claim in my city, but you ain't from Kirkland.
Muck. All right, nice. So that's good. I mean, I expect nothing else from you. So my throwback moment. When I grew up, like Andy talks about how he was a gangster. I was a rocker. I was a huge fan of the band TEOW.
Long flowing hair,
long flowy locks, looking really good. So I'm gonna play some TEOW in the background. This is a song called "Sober," which was one of their biggest hits when I was growing up. But yeah, it was great. So the story that I want to talk about is the time that I threw a party at my friend's house when him and his family were out of town. So him and his family decided to go to their lake house in the San Juan Islands.
Oh wait, he wasn't. Okay, go on.
So I was like, Sean.
Yeah.
Sean. I'm like, Sean, let's throw a quick party. This guy's got a pool in the backyard. His window's always unlocked, his bedroom window, because we used to sneak in and out of there. So I'm like, let's just throw a little party. No one will know. Let's do it. So we tell like 5 different people, like, hey, come over. Let's get drunk. Let's get stupid. We
got to get together.
Yeah, 5th of wild turkey, you know, 101 proof. And everything's going great. And more people start showing up. And we're like, oh, shit, this is starting to get a little loud. And then I'm like, well, what if he told the neighbors like they were going out of town? Like, I don't know. So so there's like 20 people here. We got some girls there in the pool in their bra. I'd never seen a girl in a bra before this time. So I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like, what more could we ask for? And just to kind of roll back, so they're a family of 4, a brother and a sister. I was good friends with the brother, and then obviously 2 parents. So at the end of the night, like we're all drunk. We had a great time. There's nothing really to point out during the pool party, just us drinking, backflipping into the pool, like trying to impress these girls who are not impressed. Just normal teenager stuff, right? So then at the end, me and Sean decide we're just going to stay over there. Like, we're not going to go home. We'll just stay at his house for the night. So we climb in through the window. I'm sleeping in my buddy's bed.
Nice.
Unbeknownst to him. And then my buddy Sean's on the ground, right? So we go to bed at like 3 a.m. or something. And then we wake up at 10:45. And I look down and my boy's in a puddle of his own puke. I'm just like, oh, fuck. And he's asleep. Like, he doesn't even know what's going on. It's all over the side of his face.
Good thing he didn't
so
die.
Gross.
Jesus.
I know. Yeah. I know. That's wild turkey for you when you're 15 years old. So I went out to the front room to get the kitchen to get something to drink. And there was a note on the counter that said, just a reminder, house cleaner is going to be there at 11 a.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's 10:45. I swear to God, it was like a movie clip, you know, like
Yeah.
it zooms in on my face. So I'm like, I run back in there. I'm like, Sean, we got to get the fuck out of here. Like someone's about to be here.
Yeah.
We're like, oh shit, what do we do with this puke? Like, so we just covered it up with a pillowcase,
Yeah.
thinking we'd come back that night and clean it up.
Yeah.
So we left. It was a long day. We're hungover as shit. We come back that night. It's all cleaned up. We're like, we have mixed feelings about it, right? Because one, we were
You're like,
hoping,
Lupe hooked us up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone had to clean up my boys' puke, which
Yeah.
I feel terrible for them. So we're like, well, what can we do? So Monday comes around, and my buddy's back at school, and he's like, I'm like, hey, how was your trip? You know, just kind of feeling it out to see what happened.
Yeah.
See if he knows what happened. He goes, oh, it's good, but my bitch sister threw a party when I was gone
Nice.
because she didn't go on the trip. She was hanging back with some friends.
Nice.
So she took all the blame
Oh, good.
for this puke. And she's like swearing up and down on the world that
Yeah.
she didn't have a party.
Yeah.
There
Did she actually throw? So she
No,
just hooked
she
you
wasn't
up?
even there. I
Nice.
was there.
Nice.
Sean and I
Yeah.
were there and just getting fucked up.
Turn this up, dude.
All right. So
How did you dance to this? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I'm down. Dun-dun-dun. Look how hot she is when she jams her neck back and forth and like her
No.
hair's flying. Dun-dun-dun.
who is this chick going? What's wrong with her head?
Your pool party, dude. Like,
We
what's
weren't
the groove,
We
dude?
weren't rocking
You
out
guys
to
fighting
Tool
each
there.
other and shit? Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
if there's chicks there, like we.
What was the rock song? Like, if you were
To
trying
be
to,
honest,
set the vibe.
we were trying to keep it kind of quiet. We
Yeah.
weren't sure if the neighbors were like looking out for us. But this would definitely be a song. Like I played all their albums all day long,
Yeah.
every day. So on the way there, we would be listening to shit like this.
And the girls that were jumping in the pool were like, "Can you play some hip hop instead of?"
Yeah,
Just kidding.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just a minute, I'll be right
Can you
back.
play some Taylor Swift?
Yeah, whatever you like. So yeah, that the poor guy
Yeah.
fucking hates his bitch sister to this day. No, I haven't talked to him in
His
10
sister's
years.
a nice
but
person.
She, no, he doesn't think so.
Yeah, that's good. I wish we could have bumped heads back then and like bumped into each other. You know, me dressed as a gangster and you in that rocker outfit, and you know,
This whole house could be
came
yours.
in for a
We
kiss. It
be-
could have happened
we-
back then.
We could be
We
together.
would have had more already.
Yeah, we'd be. I mean, our wives really hold us back, dude. We could really be someone.
Yeah, exactly. Power gay couple.
Yeah. All right, so that was a quick blast from the past. Now we're going to roll into a quick word from one of our non-sponsors, someone who could be sponsoring us but isn't. We'll be right back.
This segment could have been brought to you by, but unfortunately wasn't, Best Foods Mayonnaise. Mayo, baby. If you're east of the Rockies, they call it Hellman's. West of the Rockies, they call it Best Foods. Sandwiches, deviled eggs, potato salad, dips, all made better by mayonnaise. Artichokes. Do I like artichokes or do I like scoops of mayonnaise? I don't know. I'll tell you one Kipper tradition. Canned pears, shredded cheddar cheese, mayonnaise. Delicious. This segment could have been brought to you by, and unfortunately wasn't, Best Foods Mayonnaise. Support us.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I hope you're not all running to your pantry to get that can of pears because that just sounds amazing.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's good.
No, it's
It's
not,
a
dude.
rare combination of deliciousness.
No.
Karen will confirm, or I'm embarrassing her by telling her that she used to like it. She was like, "Why the fuck does this
that
shit taste good?"
yeah, the embarrassing wives bit is next, dude. You're too early for it.
Mayonnaise. That's why it tastes good.
Mayonnaise and pears, dude. Never heard of that. It sounds like your dad was just like
No,
in the
that was
pantry,
like
like
pre
fuck
my
it.
dad, and my grandpa and grandma were like normal, very successful people. So it comes from somewhere. Try it, dude. Canned pears, mayonnaise, cheddar cheese. Dude. It's
No.
got to be cheap cheddar cheese.
No thanks.
So yeah, should I just go through these random notes that I have here? Or?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. So we don't exactly have a great story here to wrap up. Usually we have a quick story after the commercial, but Andy's got a bunch of random shit that he's kind of noticed this week.
I got some
so.
mediocre stuff that never made it to the call sheet.
Oh,
So let's
man.
go for it.
Everyone stay tuned. This is
Some
gonna be,
meters, not some hitters, some
good.
meters, some
All right.
meteors. All right, so these would probably fall under the category of that guy's an asshole, that guy irritates me, Andrew's neurotic, somewhere in that category. So what about that fucker that you go to the grocery store, you're in line, they check out their entire order, get the total, and that's when they think about processing payment. Like, oh, I just checked out all my groceries and now I have to pay. Let me check.
Yeah.
Card. Where's my card? Where's my card? Where's my checkbook? Who should I make it out to?
It's Safeway, you dumb fuck.
You fucker, you got to pay for those Depends and those
And now
prune juice.
these days you can run your card early too at any point.
Oh, I'm
so
prepped
they
as
just
hell.
check
My
out.
code's in. I'm waiting on the cashier. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, it's
So-
kind of like Costco gas too. When people show up at Costco gas and the line's super long, and they show up like they're slowly walking around their car, they're trying to find their Costco card. It's like, motherfucker, have your card ready
Prep.
as soon as you get out of the car.
Yes.
Put
I'm
it
glad
in.
you know. Exactly. So
feel your pain.
you're going to have to pay for those groceries.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get that going. Okay.
And who still pays with checks? I can't believe
I don't, people that don't have the money. I mean, let's be
it.
honest.
Boing, the check's
Yeah.
gonna bounce.
Well, they got 2 days, dude. It's a balance. I mean,
Oh,
I've been
fuck.
there. We already went over that one. So what about that person? So there's this person that came into the Starbucks, dude. I don't understand. So they had one friend in front of me, 2 or 3 people before me. Friend comes up that didn't know their friend was in line. There's no meeting in place because you can tell they're like, oh, hey, Sally, I didn't see you here. She doesn't get in the back of the line. She just partners up next to Sally.
Yep.
Cuts in front of 6 people. What are you doing? What are you doing? She gets to the line. She doesn't know what she wants to order. You never been to Starbucks? You just cut. She doesn't know what to order. She decides.
The right move there is just go up there, say, hey,
Yeah.
get me this coffee, then walk away.
Yeah. Or no, Sally moves to the back of the line. It's only 4 people. Or Sally's like, hey, I don't want to cut. No, but they get up there and guess what she orders, dude? Can I just get coconut milk on the rocks?
No way.
Can I just get some coconut milk on the rocks? 25 cents, dude. I go there every day.
It's
Plus
25
refills
cents?
or like 75 cents. I'm like, okay, like, come on. So another thing, dude, parent text. You'd never get this. This would never happen to you without having any parents. So I'm going shopping with Alec and Noah. Karen's out doing kind of a mom day. She wants an update. Noah's got an upset tummy. So I'm like, update from the QFC. Noah had 3 poops. Pebble, meatball, diarrhea.
Wow, he ran the
Pebble.
ran the gamut.
Dad, my stomach hurts so bad I gotta go poop. We go there, he pushes and squeezes, and a pebble comes out. We get back through the produce section of the laundry list or the shopping list, and I gotta go poop. I gotta go poop. Little meatball comes out. Go back to get through the rest of the shopping list. Dad, I gotta go poop.
Some soft serve.
Some soft serve. So text you'd never send to Sarah, dude.
No.
Pebble meatball diarrhea.
Does do wives really need to know that detailed of the shits?
We got to keep track because we don't know why the tumor hurts, dude. Yeah, it could be, that you gotta.
Wait, what are you tracking? That he took 3 different types of shits? That doesn't help narrow down
dude,
anything.
Stomach. Think about how obscure of a diagnosis my tummy hurt is. It's like, do you got to go poop? Do you have the flu? Do you have food poisoning? Do you have stomach cancer? Like, So yeah, we gotta. That's it, dude.
I can see you going to the doctor and be like, well, his stomach hurt, and then he had 3 different types of shit. The doctor's going to be like, okay, that doesn't narrow down
Pebble
anything.
meatball diarrhea. Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go into a quick little bit that we like to finish all of our podcasts with. A little embarrassing our wives stories.
The actual hitter. Let's do it.
Oh,
The flagship,
fuck.
baby.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. All right, so I'll kind of start us off. So this embarrassing our wives moment happened to Sarah Last year, I got her surprise tickets to go see Wicked, the musical,
Nice.
which is great, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
I have not. No.
It's no.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah, I've never seen Hamilton. But
I'm
it's
more
a,
on the Hamilton tip.
It's 1,000 times better than
I
Hamilton.
like exclusive a little bit better. So
Is that exclusive?
you bet your sweet ass it is.
They're playing like 3 shows a day for the last 3 years. But Wicked's all over the place.
No, of course.
Like they travel
absolutely.
around.
Yep.
One of the bigger shows out there. So I got I surprised Sarah with some tickets. Sitting great seats, like 3 rows back, right in the center. Perfect for my anxiety, feeling trapped, in the crowds. So we drive into Seattle, and I have no idea why I drove. Usually, we just Uber.
Yeah.
I must have
Kareem.
Yes, somehow I dropped the ball. I don't know what was going on, but I never drive there. But I drove there. We get there. I'm like, all right, let's go hammer out a couple martinis, catch a quick buzz, and then go to the show.
Nice.
Right. So we go to this nearby bar. I get a couple Manhattans. She's a couple dirty vodkas. Next thing you know, we're flying high. So we go over to the Paramount where the Wicked is playing, and we give them our tickets. And their scanning machine has been fucking up, like it's fucking up on people around us. So they start scanning ours, and that's not working either. So they write some note on it saying like, scanner didn't work, ticket valid, whatever. So then we go in, we grab a cocktail once we get in there, and then go down to our seats, and people are sitting in our seats. That's so fucking annoying, right?
Oh God, yeah.
So we go to the usher, and we're like, hey, these people are sitting in our seats, The tickets I bought were directly from Ticketmaster. It wasn't like a scalper situation where there was duplicate tickets.
I know how you roll. Yep.
Yeah, so the usher goes down there, checks their tickets, and compares it with our tickets, and the usher looks over at me and goes, "Your tickets are for tomorrow night."
Oh no.
So I was down there like,
did you want to fight afterwards?
Mean mugging this guy. And the poor guy was there on the right night.
Yeah.
Like we should have never been let in the front door.
Yeah.
So then, of course, it's for the next day. I've had 5 shots.
Yeah.
I can't drive.
Yeah.
So we have to wait like 3 hours before I feel good enough to drive home.
Yeah.
So we just went to Nordstrom. She did some shopping, and then we came back the next night. But
You
super
fucking blew it,
embarrassing.
dude. Yeah, what are
I
you
blew
doing?
it.
Yeah.
It was my heart was in the right place.
At least the usher didn't chase you out of the theater.
Get out of here.
Get out of here before I beat you up,
Yeah.
boy.
We should have been stopped at the front.
Yeah.
It was just really embarrassing standing up there in front of everyone, right? Because we're in the 3rd row and we're like comparing tickets, and then we had to
You
walk
thought you were
away.
so right, sir. Can you?
I'm like, look, I'm in the fucking main floor 3. Like,
Yeah.
this is me
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, so embarrassing moment. Poor Sarah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, and did you go the next day?
We did, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Good. to
Ran
know.
it back with the same martinis and the same pre-drink, and got it done.
So mine's from the vault as well. This goes back to my brother-in-law's, I think his 41st birthday. And he's like, you know what? Let's go to the skating rink. We'll go to the bar skating rink for my 41st birthday. It'll be lots of fun. And so we're on the north end. We're at Skate and Bowl. I can't remember. It's somewhere in Linwood, It's definitely a dive bar. They have bowling and skating. It's our big date night, me and Karen, right? So we have the babysitter. When I call an Uber, like, come on, bro.
That's a date night.
That's a date night. I'm calling an Uber. We had a couple drinks before we left. Like, I'm not trying to waste the money on an Uber if I'm safe to drive, so we have a couple drinks on the way there. We're at a dive bar. It's like just a party, and everyone just starts off just drinking and catching up, and then later we're going to go skating, or the brave people are going to go skating. So just to be honest, one thing you might not know about me, but I'm a pretty nimble rollerblader, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Would not have guessed that.
Yeah. I'd say in my California days, we played a lot of street hockey, and I have pretty solid rollerblading skills. And I'm not kidding. They're rusty now, and my body shape is changed and balance points. So, I combo from like really impressive to falling on my ass. But yeah, I get the rollerblades. I'm not ashamed. Karen and her sister get the roller skates. It's a bad night. I mean, everyone's in their late 30s or early 40s. I know my brother-in-law's good friend like broke his hip or his shoulder in like 6 different places, and I'm not kidding. Like major surgery.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I remember he was like just resting his leg, like putting his foot up like and taking Tylenol, and then like the next day they're like, no, it's broken like 8 places or some shit. But so my embarrassing my wife story starts off with impressing my wife. So
Ooh.
I get my rollerblades on and I'm hitting it, dude. I'm skating backwards. I'm doing like some strides, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm nailing it, dude. I'm grooving with the music. I'm looking good, and she can't believe it. You know, it's funny. It's hot. It's embarrassing, all at the same time. You know, because every fourth lap I almost trip, and you know. So like later in the night, couple of drinks later in the night, we're going, there's some good song going, I'm like, I'm going for it. So I'm doing like long like figure skating backstrokes through the rink, you know. I'm really trying to impress her, and I'm going, and then like trip, and I'm going, and I slip and I fall, and I slide perfectly across the skating rink, no joking, right into the emergency exit, knock the alarm going.
No
I'm
way.
shocked. I'm looking up. Karen and Lindsay are falling over laughing. I can't remember if they stopped the music or not, but like employees rush up to help me and to stop the alarm.
Oh my God.
Picked myself up, dusted myself off, and
Back to the long
back
strides.
to this long strides like a gangsta.
Yeah.
So there's my
You should get a teardrop tattoo. That's so
Dude,
gangster.
That's gangsta. Yeah, I owned it. So that's my embarrassing my wife story right there, you know. Lifting her up with my skating skills, dragging her down by the embarrassing fall through the emergency exit.
I can't imagine.
Alarm sounding.
Was she really that impressed with your skating ability?
I saw the sparkle in the eye.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. She might
Yeah.
describe it differently.
Yeah. We'll have them on sometime to let them let our wives correct us on all of these embarrassing moments and reminding us of the actual embarrassing points.
Yeah, exactly. Well, nice, man.
There you go.
Now I want to get you some rollerblades,
Yeah,
dude. I
yeah.
want to see you. I want to see you in action.
I will impress. Let's put a video up. Let's get it. We'll do it. Let's go renting.
I used to rollerblade a lot too, back on the streets.
I'm
you know,
better, dude.
but-
I guarantee it. I swear to God. I mean, I literally have legit skills.
All right,
And
well,
I bet it's hilarious.
we're gonna have a rollerblade off
Skinny
sometime
legs,
soon.
big body, small head, baby. Let's do it. I'll roll 'em.
Perfect. Nice. Well, I'm excited, dude. We'll have to record it and get it on the podcast. But how do you like? I do the crossover. You know.
Yeah.
How do
You got those
How
skills.
do you rank who's better?
I bet you. I just feel like just based on like body shape, and I would bet I put more hours rollerblading in than you, dude.
I don't know,
telling
man.
You. All right, well, fuck
I
it.
put
It's
in
a
a
challenge.
lot.
Skating rink video. That's a challenge right there.
All
Maybe
right.
once we get to like X amount of subscribers, we'll go do that, post a video, and make it happen.
Perfect. We'll make sure there's no emergency exits for you, so that doesn't happen.
Or make sure I fall into one. Even better.
Then it'll be embarrassing my podcast friend.
There you go.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us once again. Please check out the website for pics, TEOWpodcast.com. We appreciate you listening. Please tell a friend. And yeah, thanks.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks.